everybody. This is Vaughn with Sweet Rocks Crystal Healing here, and this is my next episode of my driving talk. And if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe and hit that like. Give me a follow. This sovereignty thing is pretty cool. I like that I get to be able to work my own schedule the way that works for me in my life, so that there's flow and there's consistency. So the last couple days I've been just the way that things unfolded in this, just with errands need to be run, jewelry pieces need to be mailed off, etc., groceries, whatever, just the normal errands and stuff. I just kind of do what I feel like doing, and I work around that. And I've been making some really beautiful creations, and I'm super excited to get them posted up soon. I know I should probably have a Valentine's Day sale, but I'm just like, my energy's not feeling it, so I don't want to push for it. So, and that's the trick to your sovereignty, is to not force things within your world. Allow things to just flow. So let go and let things flow. And it's incredible how different this dynamic of living is in comparison to working a matrix system. It's nice being able to feel tranquil. It's nice being able to ground myself. It's nice being able to care for my nervous system while I go about doing the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I love doing. I absolutely love making my creations and doing beautiful things. So today on my drive, I took a scenic route and went into Montpelier, and I'm amazed that I'm going to go home and work after this because I like doing it. But I'm amazed that I get to enjoy a beautiful day. Got a little bit of snow, but these spurts of sun, these sunbursts that happen throughout the cloudy scenery, it's so beautiful. And the scenery in this mountain, I'm coming into Lava Hot Springs from Montpelier, so this mountain range is really beautiful. But the sun is right at the horizon, so you get a really cool effect with all the clouds. But I get to do this while I do my business. This is amazing. Like, I absolutely love having freedom like this. That I can work around these moments where I'm just being present and sovereign. And it's super beautiful to experience now. And I'm glad I took that leap of faith, and the divine has provided exactly what I've needed. So I'm abundantly grateful for how things are going right now, and I'm so blessed that I get to look forward to what's to come this year in the Fire Horse. So we're having a solar eclipse happening on February 17th, which officially marks the day of the Fire Horse, the year of the Fire Horse. And the year of the Fire Horse is a time for creation. It's a time to create the reality that you want to see over the next 9 years. For the next cycle of things or whatever. That's kind of how I'm understanding it. But still, what I do know to be true, and it's actually working because I'm doing it, is that as we focus on creating our realities, we focus on creating with our passions and our love, we focus on creating the things that we desire in this world, it's super cool to see how it starts working for you and manifesting in this reality right now. Because see, I tried to do this years ago, just after the plague that we had where everything shut down. I tried doing something like this, and just the timing, I felt like I was forcing it. And I would have these days where I felt like passion like I do now, but that was never consistent. And a lot of the times I felt like there was a necessity of, I need to work, so I was trying to approach my business like it was a matrix job, and it didn't click. But I think now, as I'm understanding astrology, and have been plugged into some really amazing spiritual guides through this, I'm beginning to see how important it is to take care of my nervous system through this journey. And in doing so, I'm finding that I'm attracting more into what I desire. I find that I'm working towards my goals. I find that I'm becoming something beautiful. Sorry, this keeps catching on my seatbelt through here. And anyway, I'm so blessed and grateful that I can take control in the way that I do. Let's see if we get my eyes in here. The sun's like right in my face right now. But it's a blessing in itself. So today I've been talking with this amazing person, another first player character, and kind of how I've been talking is just like sharing conspiracy content. So this person will share some stuff that's amazing, and I give my responses to it, so it's like engages a conversation for me at least. And so I finally was able to arrange a time like where our lives like synchronized enough for us to actually like, hey, let's meet, let's hang out, and let's kind of actually get to know each other and feel the vibe of things. And yeah, just super cool experience that I finally was able to connect with somebody out here that likes me. Now, when I say out here, I mean we had to meet halfway in Montpelier. So I was like, I'm down for a little mini road trip. And it's been such a great, beautiful day. But the cool thing about my sovereignty is when an opportunity to go and meet another, like, as I call them, lighthouses in this crumbling world, I think it's an incredible experience. Now, if you are out there near Pocatello, hit me up on a DM or something, and let's coordinate, like, a meetup, because this was so cool to be able to meet somebody that is just a bright light in this world, like in person, somebody that just understands me in the way that it understands me. So but if there's more of you out here in Pocatello, let's arrange to meet up halfway somewhere. If you're, I'm willing to drive a couple hours to meet up, but just let me know. I think it'd be super cool to speak with more like-minded people that see spirituality in a completely different way than we've been told, or at least are open to receive that. Like they've been questioning things and are seeking answers to things. Like I like to be able to share my experiences to help them understand what they're going through too. So my beautiful drive, I'm coming into Lava Hot Springs, beautiful place out here. This mountain range through this drive is just so beautiful. You guys, I'm so abundantly blessed. I'm so amazing I'm so amazing at what I'm doing. I'm so amazing in my focus and my alignment with things. I kind of just embraced my inner child. I went on this meetup looking just like my hippie self, and I'm like, I don't really care. I'm gonna be me wherever I go, and I have no shame in that. And this is my inner child, so yeah, I'm wearing things that don't match, but I really don't care. That's what it means to be an inner child, just embracing who you are. Funny story, okay, I gotta share this story. This is so funny. So, right when I get into Montpelier, I've been drinking my coffee, and so I'm like, man, I gotta pee. So I stop in this little hole-in-the-wall gas station. And as I walk in, I look at the clerk, and I'm like, hey, point me to your restrooms here. And she's like, oh, it's just down over that way. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I turn, and I go in, and I see this old farm guy. Like, I could tell he's an old farmer, just by how he carried himself. Because I see that a lot out here. And he looks at me, and I nodded, and I wave, and it says, good day, sir. And I walk past, and I go, and go to the bathroom. Well, as I'm about to shut the door to the bathroom, I hear that guy over the counter like, man, that guy has got some hair. And I just start laughing in the bathroom. It's like, yeah, that's cool. I like being the talk of the town because of what I'm bringing into this world. I want people to talk about me. I want people to question what I'm doing because I'm here to help. Like, I want to create something in this world. So it was nice going to Montpelier because it is kind of a town, but it's got some population, school, a bunch of stuff. But I was kind of driving through the area looking at just where I could start a little chicken farm homestead, because out there I could see people were doing it. So I'm like, oh, I could do some gardens, maybe find an acre plot in an area like that. And so I was just kind of driving around to get a feel for a neighborhood and kind of imagine myself living in something like this area, farm town, that's kind of suburban farm town. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. So I'm glad that people instantly want to talk. Oh man, and then the next story. So I went and got coffee at a local coffee shop. And so we pull up and I'm like, man, I don't think I'm at the right spot, because on the window it said barbershop. But they had this duo coffee shop barbershop thing going in. So we walk in, there's a pool table, there's a pinball machine, there's 2 barber chairs, there's a guy getting a beard trim done, and I walk in, I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for a groom. And they're like, cool, I'm going to grab some coffee. And so we get this coffee, right? Well, the guy comes in and he gives me this look and he's like, so, you guys aren't from around here, right? And I was just like, no, I mean, I live in Idaho, but I'm not from around this area, no. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I was going to ask if you wanted the points or whatever. And I was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But it was so awkward how he approached it. It was just because I'm so different. Like, and I walk with a bright light like I'm doing now. So it's so weird to see how people interact around me, which is kind of a cool experience to see. So I'm just different. And I'm proud of it, gosh dang it. I'm proud of being different. I'm proud of being my inner child. People judge me all they want. But when they see what I'm about to bring into this world and what I'm going to desire to do for community, I'm going to become friends. And I already proved this. Like, when I moved out to Mackey, oh my gosh, the town, they were whispering things about me every single time I went to work in Mackey. And after a few months of talking amongst the town, everyone started like greeting me and saying, hey man, what's up, you know? And then they would comment, hey, so we heard you work for so-and-so, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I do, it's pretty cool. But once they got to know me, it's like, man, that guy's really cool, you know? So it's kind of cool to see going into small towns the way that I am, being the beacon of light that I am, and authentically greet them like a human. And they're always weirded off at first, but then it's just like, nah, he's cool. He's a little different, a little on the weird side, but nah, he's good, you know, like, and I'm cool with that. So it happens everywhere I go, but this town, this is the first time anyone's ever seen me there. And let me tell you, I got looks by everybody. It was so funny. But I love it, like, not for the attention, but I like that I radiate so much light that people cannot help but notice that. Because I really do. I try walking with love wherever I go. And but it was a cool experience to be able to share stories and exchange scenarios where we see things in the same way, even spiritually with this person. It was such a cool experience to connect with somebody that like just gets you. But yeah, it was just a meetup, like friends kind of thing, nothing serious, but it was just a cool experience. So this video is just kind of sending a message out to all you guys that are within the area of me. Reach out. Like, I'm open to meet people. Like, it was such a cool experience to go out of my way, spend half a day actually just meeting somebody that kind of understands things differently like I do. And I want to do it again. I want to meet more people like that. That was so cool. Now, Tina, if you're watching this, I might plan a trip to come out and see you in Richland. And I'm saying that because I have family in Richland, so I might make a trip out to visit some people. I don't know. It might be in the future. I like throwing things out there to put in the universe to see if that rolls out this year. It might. Who knows? Because I need to put myself out there in my business. But I do know in Portland, Oregon, there's a really big festival, a Renaissance, a Renfen that happens in the summertime that I want to try to get in there as a vendor. I think that'd be so cool. Get a bunch of really custom pieces and start selling them for godly amounts of money just because of the event, you know, and people pay because they own it. Anyway, I think it'd just be cool. And then we can haggle and barter. So I'll charge top dollar, we'll trade and barter stuff. I think that would be cool. You know, to get into cosplay effect of the Renaissance Fair. Oh man, I'm gonna start planning that out. I'm gonna do a Renaissance Fair, and I'm gonna create my own character in a Renfen to cosplay it out as a jeweler, as a crystal healer. Oh man, a shaman. Oh man, dude, this was so cool. This people have referred to me as Hagrid. I think I'm gonna make a spin off of Hagrid appeal with my dreads and shit, and then create this really cool Renaissance medieval like chain link armor. I'm gonna make it because I'm gonna do chain. I want to get more into chain linking because it's easier with my hands to use pliers. But I think I'm gonna make. I do want to learn to do some leather tanning too, so I can make wire woven leather cuffs. Oh, that would be so cool! So I can like stitch in the leather to a leather bracelet, so it's you get the curls of the copper inlaid with the leather. Anyway, it's an idea I had. So and now I'm gonna probably start seeing it. That's awesome, but I'm gonna tap into that. But if I could start doing some leather work and make an actual like armor, a jeweler's armor, oh man, that would be so freaking cool. Make some greaves, or greave for this hand, you know, because it's my, anyway. That'd be so cool. Well, that's gonna happen because I'm gonna do it. That sounds so much fun. Because I really do. So I want to elaborate on something. Nah, I'll save it for another video, but it's about talking to you about your business. Honey Golden did ask the question, how do you talk to your business? And I'm just like, I realize that I don't just talk to my business, I am my business. And so for me, it's evolved more from just talking about my business to grow my business. I've immersed into that. And I've figured out how to keep my family involved so I can plug in too. So I've found balance between those things now. The work, the family time, my availability, my dependability, etc. I've been able to find balance with all of it now because I immersed myself into it. It's not just how I speak to my business, because I literally speak my business everywhere I go. I mean, I'm advertising everywhere I go for a reason. I want people to recognize my jewelry because I want them to ask, and then I tell them what I do. And so I'm going to invest into one of those digital business cards so that they can just tap my business card to like a QR code type thing, like your NPC or NFC or whatever. Anyway, to get my information from my socials. So it'll link my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, my website. It's on a digital one, and their phone can just scan it. So this year that's going to happen so that I can share my information better. That'll work for anybody. That way they can get in touch with me, because yeah, I walk around with my jewelry everywhere, and I'm proud to share it too. Like I don't necessarily say I flaunt it like it's a gaudy thing, but I advertise what I'm doing, so I have a heady piece with me usually. It's something that's distinguished, like, oh my gosh, what is that? You know, it gets their eyes to look, and now I can say, yeah, I'm a jeweler, I made this. And then some people are like, oh my gosh, really? And then it either will spark a conversation, or it'll be, oh, well, that's nice, because, you know, some people don't resonate with it, but others do, and that's why I want to take every opportunity I can. So, in a way, now that I got into it, just talking to my business, I'm immersed into my business. But I'm also taking time for myself. Like, I haven't been able to get out and meet a friend, to interact with somebody outside of my family, except for my, a handful of friends back in Utah when I'm in town. But out here in Pocatello, I don't really, sure, I got people I know I should reach out to, like, it's a two-way street, obviously, but I don't know. Maybe that's all I need to do is start reaching out more. Yeah, I mean, because I love this experience. I'm going to do that more. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So the ones that I've connected with out here, I need to get out and get in touch with again. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I have a couple bracelets I need to finish. Oh my gosh. I got so involved with trying to get started and... Okay, cool. Well, this next week's going to be really cool. I got lots of stuff to do. Now that I'm getting back into the groove. Okay. But yeah, guys, this is amazing. I love my life. I love being a part of my family. I'm excited. Sunday I get to pick up my daughter, my little one. Oh, she's so cute. She brings so much light into my home. Oh, she's so beautiful. So anyway, I'm getting into town. Not town, but I'm getting into a rest stop so I can take a piss. I've been driving for a while. But it's amazing, guys. So just whatever you're doing this year of the fire horse, embrace the things that you love doing. Whatever that may be. Like, it's so important for your nervous system right now to take care of you. It's so important to immerse into something that you love, because what you do this year, I truly believe, will set you on that path to where you want to be in your future. So if you're really thinking about your future, start planning it out like you would a vacation. Your life, start planning it out like that, because what you choose to do this year, I believe, is going to traject you into where you're going with the rest of your life. So that's my message for today. Really, just get to it. Get to loving yourself. Get to loving the things around you, because the crumbling's happening, the corruption's being exposed, and I am eternally grateful, because I want to be there to help people when they're ready for help, ready and need it. Because there's more to this world than what they tell us, and I believe that there's so much beauty and light, and there's people that really, really do want to just help. They just want to help. Like me. And I'm getting that point where I can. You know, that's the whole point, is I need to suture enough energy so that I can give back. And that's happening this year. That's what I'm building. Building the abundance that I need so I can suture so much more healing in this world. Because, God, this world needs it. So, I'm here. I love you guys so much. Thanks for chatting with me. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe, hit that like, and we'll see you next time. Bye.